The highest court in France has ruled in a case involving someone who was fired for not being fun enough at the workplace. Now, really at the heart of this story is these obligatory company outings, right? Company events where you're supposed to go and mingle with your colleagues, where you're drinking, but don't drink too much, because if you drink too much and you act up, you can get in trouble for that, right? So this one worker decides, I don't want to go to these events. And he ends up getting fired and he sues. He goes after the company. And guess what? The highest court in France has sided with the now fired employee. The ruling comes after a man referred to as Mr. T, we're already having fun, was fired from the Paris consultancy firm Cubik Partners in 2015 for refusing to participate in after-work drinks and team building activities. Mr. T joined the firm in February of 2011 and was promoted in 2014, but later fired a year later in March of 2015 for professional incompetence, specifically his refusal to adhere to the company's fun values. What exactly are the fun values? Well, regular obligatory social events that culminated in excessive alcoholism, and practices pushed by colleagues involving promiscuity, well, it is France, bullying and incitement to various excesses. I'm kidding about the France part. Everyone calm down, okay? Calm down. Now, in a judgment issued on November 9th, the court found that because Mr. T's lack of participation in the company's fund values and critical behavior were reasons cited for his dismissal, he was wrongfully fired by Cubik Partners. Now, Cubik Partners also claim that yeah, I mean, there were other issues, it was difficult to work with and wasn't a good listener. I mean, we did promote him initially, but yeah. It's really about the fact that he didn't want to go to these after work get-togethers. To which I say, let the man live. Let him live his best life. Oh God, I love this story so much. So many things don't make sense in the work environment, okay? The whole thing about be the first one in, last one out, but why? Why? So I could pretend like I'm working hard when I'm just here to show face? And look, I like company out, no. I like going out with colleagues I like, right? I don't wanna be punished because I don't wanna, anyway. You go, jump in, Jake.
Okay, all right. So the Ebenezer Scrooge of TYT has spoken.
Because the work events and the work parties are work. You know that, right?
Well, no, I don't know that. But so, okay, look, so I have a slightly different take than you do here, having since I run this company. So number one, fun is mandated at TYT. And if you're not having fun, we're firing. I'm kidding, okay. So first of all, are there different kinds of companies? Of course. So if you're in the fun business, let's say you're Disneyland and you're supposed to act happy, and you've got a Mickey Mouse who's like, whatever, dude, to the customers, okay, that's different. Yes, that's part of the work requirements of that job, right? I think you can fire someone over that. But if you're at Cubik Partners, okay, is fun really part of the job description? Do you have to have fun to do your job? So for example, here, there are coders that we have here at TYT, believe it or not. Do I check in on them and go, are you guys having fun? Are you having fun? You don't look like you're getting out of here. No, what do I care, right? I mean, I hope they're super happy that they work here, right?
It's a little more subtle than that though. It's not, yeah, look, it's more about, it's office politics. That's what this is about. It's office politics. It's not about are you having fun or not? No, it's not that. It's, you're not going to our after work get-togethers and you're not participating in this, this BS team building thing that we're forcing you to go to without paying you or anything like. Look, when people are done with their workday, they want to live their lives with people who are not at their workplace.
No, not everybody does.
Not everybody.
You're projecting.
Okay, fine, but no one should be punished for wanting to go home after work.
Yes, so I agree with that.
I love to do.
Yes, well, that's definitely true. Yeah. I mean, this show will end in about 10 minutes and Anna will leave the building in about 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Not 10 minutes, are you crazy? 10 seconds.
No.
I back into my parking spot at work, back into it. so I can freaking leave right away. I'm not even kidding. I always back up into my parking spot.
I said the show's ending in 10 minutes. That's why you'll be leaving in 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Fair,
okay?
fair, yeah,
so,
true. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll look around, I'll still be mic'd and she's gone, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that, guys. So
yes, he's the best boss.
Okay, so look, we have a TYT holiday party, and do we wear our goofy TYT sweatshirts there, including the No Cookies for You this year from shoptyt.com, check it out. That's got Ann on it. We did a silly sweater with my face on it. Ho ho ho, more progressives. Check it all out at shop2it. Anyway, we do a holiday party here. We love it, or some of us apparently love it.
No, I do like them. I do like. Look, everything TYT does. I actually have no complaints about TYT, but I do. It's just like this frustration I feel when it comes to office politics. Like I see it happening all over the place, and I think it's unfair to workers. Like I hate that. I hate the fake like camaraderie, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure that you're right about that. So two things. First of all, just to be clear, the holiday party is not mandatory at TYT.
No, it's not.
Yeah, like why would a holiday party be mandatory? That doesn't make any sense.
But let's keep it real. Let's also keep it real. Everyone has to be on their best behavior. Like it's not really a party.
No, 50-50, okay?
Right,
so
like,
no, I mean, maybe you go to more fun parties than I do.
Definitely.
But like, so do people have to be on their best behavior as in, hey, don't get drunk and hit on coworkers, especially if they, work in your division under you, etc. Yeah, of course, it's still a work thing, right? You can't do freaking meth in the corner and go and throw your poop around.
See,
right?
Is that really a party then?
Yeah, that's my point. I don't know what kind of parties you're going to, but you probably shouldn't do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
But so is there a little bit of that? Sure, because we can't let people go totally nuts at an office party. Yeah, like, but at the same time, is somebody watching everybody like, oh, are they having too much fun? Are they drinking too much? No, not at TYT. I mean, that's your business, not my business.
Yeah, no. Look, take TYT out of the conversation because TYT is not a normal work environment, meaning that like, people aren't breathing down your neck. Like there is no pressure to go to like, the events and all that stuff. But I am making like a broader point about what I do see in other workplaces. I mean, me and my friends talk about this stuff all the time. Just like the office politics.
But why is it so? Look, I get that some people might want to come to a Christmas party or a birthday party at the office, etc., and play office politics. But why is the act of having it office politics?
Oh, no, it's not the act of having it. It's the way that it's communicated to the employees and also whether or not there's any pressure to attend, right? Because I can definitely see instances in which if you don't attend these company outings enough, people start looking at you a little funny, right?
Well, I can see that at other companies.
Yeah, you're not a team player. You're not trying to make an effort to like be part of the company culture. Like I hear that stuff and I see that stuff all the time, especially with my friends, and that's where the frustration comes from. Even though I'm not personally experiencing it, I see it and I just wish employers understood we're not here because we want to be here, right? Like, well, for me, I'm here because this is my career. I actually do want to be here. But for most workers, it's their livelihood. So like the added pressure to put in more of their time to like mingle with their colleagues when in reality they want to spend some of their time with like family and friends and other loved ones. Like I can see that frustration. I feel it. Like the empathic part of me feels it on their behalf.
Yeah, I hear you. But again, it totally depends on people because if you said we're not doing parties anymore,
that would suck too.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, I like going to the birthday parties and having the cake. I like the holiday party, etc. So people would be super bummed out by that. It depends on who you are. Bottom line is on what companies should do is provide those for people who want to come. Do not judge people who don't come, right? That's insane to keep track of who came and didn't come to parties. That's like, that defeats the whole point, right? And it makes it a stressful situation rather than a fun situation. So we agree on that. But there are places where we might disagree. So a lot of companies, we don't do this, but a lot of companies will do retreats and stuff like that because they're trying to do team building. But you do need to be a team and there is value in that. So I don't think that's a bad thing. And but that is part of the job. Like you're on the clock there, right?
Oh, I see. So you get paid for the retreat.
Yeah, you're still on the clock.
No, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I started having heart palpitations when you mentioned retreat. Like we're talking overnight stuff.
Yeah. No.
I mean, let's calm down a little bit.
Yeah. No, as long as you're respectful of the employee's time, right?
Yeah.
And you're not making them go to organized fun activities, okay? So, and then
I just want workers to be judged on the quality of work that they're doing. That's like, I know that we don't live in that world. We're never gonna live in that world. Office politics will always be a thing. But I wish that we lived in that world where an employee was judged solely on their job performance and not on this like BS, like, are you my friend or not? That kind of stuff.
100%, except you just have to acknowledge the caveat that sometimes being part of a team is part of your job. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, and depending on your work circumstances, that team building stuff is totally real. Not fighting within the company is totally real. Working together towards the same goal, even if you have slightly different objectives, is real.
Totally, I agree with you on all of that.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.